Hi, Dr. Normizan. My name is Condition. The title I have chosen is Trade Policy in Agricultural Sector. So our country have carried on the new agricultural policy for 3 stages from 1984 to 2010. For the objective of NAP1 is eradicate the poverty among the traditional farmers and increase the value of the agricultural produce for export market. For the MAP2 is address the challenge faced by the agricultural sector, especially in meeting the demand of the agro-food products in the domestic and global markets. For the NAP3 is address the importance of consumer in the domestic and global markets. Afterwards, our country have carried on the National Agro-Food Policy, New Agro-Food Policy from 2011 to 2020. For the objective is address the challenge in domestic and global markets to ensure sustainable production for the food security and safety. Under NAP4, agriculture has been identified as a national key result area. The agricultural sector targeted to increase the gross national income. So there are several key commodities or products and produce requiring meaningful increase in their value-added production targets in order to meet the domestic self-sufficiency level and global demand for export. The government sets the target to self-sufficiency level of 70% of rice production in the country for 2011 to 2020 with the temporary reviews by taking into account food security, global markets, and relative cost of imports. By 2020, the industry capture fish, aquaculture, ornamental fish, and seaweed would produce 26 and 71 million fish with the export value of 2.1 billion. The export value of seaweeds in 2020 would register a figure of 1.4 billion. So for the fruits production under the NAFP projects have an annual growth of 3.8% for the next decade. The industry is set to increase productivity to about 9.6 to 12.9 tons per hectare. So for the edible bird nest, floriculture, herbs and species industry are new addition to our value-added export items in addition to domestic demand, albeit small. Together, this industry contributed 1.9 billion export sales for 2010, and by 2020, these exports are projected to increase by up to 6.5 billion. The agricultural policy sets the direction for agricultural sector. As a result, this sector has been transformed from a conventional and passive sector that focused on single commodity to a dynamic, diversified, and modern sector. That's all from me. Thank you.